continues, and it apparently will be in this
I hope you've got your airplane tickets, because we're in the departure lounge. Apparently, we've been told we've got about
less than a minute.
Less than one. I can see on the monitor now.
Here they come.
The planes are arriving.
They're arriving.
And they're arriving on force. Let's see. Oh, wow, look, we've got a picture of the cockpit there.
Incredible.
Right, take us through the planes, Sergey.
Yeah.
This is my stuff. I like planes.
That's good.
Looks a bit like Concorde in its day. What is that?
That's 2160M. First we have the helicopters.
Let's go to Neil. Let's go to Neil. Neil's got a better view. Neil Harvey down there, red square. These are right above your head. Take us through, if you can hear us, what that is like. I can barely hear myself think.
I can barely hear a word, but I hope, Kevin, that you were just talking to me then. Let me just explain what's happening. It's absolutely deafening here. All of those tanks and the missile systems coming through, Kevin, have been absolutely deafening. I can't hear a thing from the studio. It's also just getting that little bit louder because of this. You've just gone through now. We had the first of the aerial display. It was a Tupolev Tu-160, one of the White Swans, a supersonic bomber. Wow, that is big and that is loud. Now we've got the attack helicopters coming through. These are Kamovs, one of the new additions to the Russian Air Force. More wave and wave of attack helicopters coming through. We're going to see all the latest weaponry that we have in Russia aerially. They're going to have the bombers. We're going to have the aerial display team coming in as well, which is going to be worth waiting for. I'm sorry, it's all a bit crazy at the moment. We'll come back to you in a few minutes.
No, you're doing a good job, Neil. Good job there. I hope we're back on. Yeah, Neil, thank you for that. Very noisy. Well, we did predict it. Sure enough, it was. Do you like that, Anissa?
Yes, great. We have a great view, I have to say.
Yeah. Take us through, Neil was listing some of the air power that we saw there. Just do it up some for us again. What was your favourites again?
That's Antonov 124. Vladimir by the name. It's the biggest tanker plane.
Fuel tanker?
You can see there.
Refuel,
yeah,
so that used to refuel in the skies, yeah?
That's the biggest, absolutely.
And would a plane like that ever be used to carry cargo at all? Or?
And you have Ilyushin 76 aircraft, which are also coming to the square.
What's the equivalent in Britain of the Hercules, for instance, the big carrier?
That would be close to it, close to Hercules.
Okay.
Strategic bombers.
Wow.
295 AM.
You wouldn't hear that.
They're strategic bombers.
Not jets, propeller powered. Those planes, that drone. Those planes you just spoke about then, they're not jet planes, they're propelled by propellers, yeah?
These are important. These are these variable geometry bombers. You can see them on the screen now. These are most modern aircraft, bomber aircraft that we have in our military inventory, Air Force inventory.
Easy planes to fly?
Now they simulate refueling in the air. The simulation of refueling. And it's Tu-160 strategic bombers. They're flying over. You can see them on the screen as well.
They're so close to each other. They're so close to each other.
Absolutely.
One slip, but of course that's where all the training comes in, isn't it? More to come. What's it? They're doing it again.
That's what they're demonstrating. And they demonstrate refueling of different types of aircraft in the air. Here you have Tu-160 as being refueled.
Okay, let's go back down to the ground. We just saw spectacular refueling then that managed to get the nozzle right on the nose. That was all happening above your head and not a drop of fuel spilt on you, thankfully, Neil Harvey. What are you seeing down there?
It It's tremendous, Kevin. Still deafening here, but wow, all heads on Red Square turn to the sky, craning necks, trying to battle through the noise. But what a display. Like you said, refueling, not the easiest thing to do mid-air. Russia's showing off all its expertise as well as its latest equipment. A couple of the highlights for me, the AN-124-100, I mentioned it earlier, one of the world's biggest transport planes, named after one of the veterans in the stands today, Vladimir Gladilin, and I'm really looking forward to, as I'm sure everybody else here is, to the display. The Russian Knights and Swifts, they're going to be performing synchronized. The aim is to put themselves in the shape of a 70. That's going to take some doing in honour of the veterans here and their efforts of 70 years ago. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, let's keep on these pictures now. Thank you for that, Neil. We'll be popping back to you later. Neil, down there in Red Square. Right, let's go back to the live pictures. I can barely hear myself think, so at the moment, it was as noisy as we said it would be in this. Our viewers can hear us. Let's keep on these pictures for a minute. What are we seeing now then, flying that V formation? Neil just spoke about it, but give us a bit more detail.
It's fighters Su-35 are flying over.
Is that the end? Is there more to come? There's more to come. Look, some more blue-coloured jets. What have we got here?
It's Su-34 flying over. It's 8 of them in two formations.
So the big trick that everyone's waiting for, like Neil said, formation of the number 70 by the planes. I assume that's going to be somewhat of a finale. Su-24 attack planes, two formations are flying over now.
Okay, let's
make 31 interceptors.
We've got these jets coming over as the roar of the jets and the various planes coming across. We'll let you to continue to talk about what we're seeing here.
It's MiG-31 interceptors. Now you can see them in the sky. It's the most efficient aircraft that Russian Air Force has today.
It's fast. It can move quickly. It's agile. Yeah.
Yes.
Not designed to shoot down. More to
a group of Su-34s, Su-27s, and MiG-29 fighters flying in an air wing formation.
So some ugly bombers and fighter bombers and attack planes. This is the diamond. They call it the diamond, Kubinka diamond. That's a very, very interesting design.
Look at the shots from inside the cockpit there. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's the technology
How things have changed.
Yeah.
GoPros.
Look at the
here's
70.
number 70.
Here it
Number
comes.
70.
This is the big trick. 70 years.
Goes to 70. But another formation just coming in, just
The
behind
formations, it's our congratulations from the Air Force.
Are we getting towards the end now? I guess we are. Oh, look at this. The tricolour, look, the Russian colours coming in.
That's the concluding flight over. 6 Su-25.
Again, some precision
And they have the
flying
colours
there.
of the Russian flag.
Again, there's the guys flying that, I guess a bit like the Red Arrows if you were in Britain. I can compare it to Britain, because that's all I know really. They would be trained, highly trained to do this. They're the top of their field. I mean, similar